Hello, welcome to HITC Sport. Right, so times are tough, so let's be unoriginal and release a Q&A. Let's interact, let's talk, let's open up a dialogue. I asked a bunch of you for some questions on Twitter to plunge deep into my psyche. Try and unpick just why I've ended up in a Syrian bunker shouting about Declan Rice. Right, so bring on the thought-provoking, gripping questions.
Is it true you were an accident?
Oh, come on! If you had to build a house to live in out of one type of foodstuff, what would you use and why? That's what are these questions? Melted cheese!
Why are you? Which video of yours is the favourite?
Alright, finally, an actual proper question. Any of the skits, lads. These are the videos I love making the most. And in the future, my goal is to make it a weekly thing. And so during this lockdown, I'm writing a lot, preparing the props, so when all this finally blows over, there's gonna be a batch of skits waiting to get recorded. So you can look forward to things like this. It's Dax!
Ah, it's so shallow.
Why do I do this to myself?
When are you going to send me a scarf so we can live in similar caves?
Well, Mr. Louis Beneventi, you're just gonna have to get in line and buy the scarf merch when it comes out.
Favourite player, current and all time?
Hatem Ben Arfa. Listen, I know most of you are probably expecting me to name an Irishman. And don't get me wrong, I'd happily name my firstborn Robbie. Ben Arfa though, listen lads, right? I'm a dribbler. And I don't mean the types in your nana's nursing home. When we're allowed to go back outside, I'm gonna bring out a football video and show you that I actually do love playing it.
Great ball into the back stick and just missed by the Irish guy.
And Ben Arfa, massive inspiration. The way the ball is glued to his foot. His sheer refusal to pass.
Oh, pass the f***ing ball!
But Ben Arfa had this sort of mentality of, who am I going to pass to? Paul Dummett? Danny Simpson?
If you could pick one team that wasn't in the 2018 World Cup to win the World Cup just because it would be funny, which country?
One country that wasn't in the 2018 World Cup. I'll give you a clue. My name is the Irish guy, so clearly f***ing Hungary.
If you could see any two teams play, who and where?
Ireland versus England, World Cup final, Christ above. If we won that game, oh, you don't want to see my reaction.
Are you actually living in a shed?
A shed? No, you're thinking of Jackmate. I live in a hole in the ground.
If you could go back in time to correct a non-Irish related referee decision, what would it be?
Right, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I think this would be interesting. Go back to the Battle of the Bridge Champions League semi-final between Chelsea and Barcelona in 2009, where the Blues had 4 blatant penalties turned down. Had the Blues rightfully gone through, there would have been a Champions League final rematch with Man United just 12 months after John Terry's slip in Moscow. In Ronaldo's last game for the club, this would have been a damn good final. As for Barcelona, would they have allowed Pep Guardiola 4 seasons to win a Champions League? Would he now be working down a Spanish bowling alley? I mean, probably not.
What results you get in your leaving certificate?
Leaving certificate. I'm in my 20s and shouting into a camera about Paul McShane for a living. Do you really think it matters? I might as well have used my exam papers to scrub the toilet floors. Actually, no, don't listen to me. Stay in school, kids.
Should the season be null and void?
No, absolutely not. I feel passionately about this. I know we're in a tricky place and it's going to be hard to juggle things around, but finishing the season, you have to do it. Wiping the slate clean and just forgetting that the last 9 months ever happened? No, this isn't like dropping your newborn child off at the fire station. This is important. People use the argument,
oh, but we already know the ending. Liverpool haven't won.
yeah. Well, what about the relegation zone? If we were to relegate teams after 29 games, Leicester wouldn't have won the Premier League. They'd have spent that year in the goddamn Championship. Bang all the games out in a month or 6 weeks. Do it behind closed doors if you have to. Change the football calendar to get in line with the 2022 Winter World Cup. By all accounts, this season must be finished.
Who is the best player you've ever seen live?
A boring answer here. Lionel Messi. Insane footballer.
What would you rather happen? Paul McShane to be a starter for Ireland for the next 10 years? Or for Jack Grealish to score the winner against Ireland in the Euro final?
That's like asking me would I rather be buried alive in a coffin full of hungry rats or spend an afternoon of my life watching football daily. It's almost impossible to choose. I would imagine trying to compete at World Cups with a 47-year-old Paul McShane in your backline. It's like trying to win a game of chess after inhaling a bucket of shampoo. But getting to Euro 2020 final, to be within a whisker of our first major international trophy, the great greatest moment of my life, only to have it snatched away by Jack Grealish reading off in celebration. Oh, even thinking about that now, it's like trying to imagine your constipated uncle taking a giant shit on the toilet. It would literally... I simply wouldn't recover from that. I mean, bring on the 45-year-old Paul McShane. I can live with that, just about. But losing to Jack Grealish, no.
Why are you Irish?
This just reminds me of this.
Why are you white?
And if you're wondering why a grown man knows about Mean Girls, my sister used to watch it.
Would you rather be in lockdown with Declan Rice or Jack Grealish?
I'd rather chew off my own ears.
When are we getting the podcast with you, Hammies and Cantwell?
Hold on a sec, I'll ask. They haven't replied.
If you have to do a video with Jack Grealish, Paul McShane or Thierry Henry, which would you choose?
Well, I already asked Paul McShane, and
Is Emmanuel Aboué still sleeping on your couch?
Emmanuel! No, he must have moved out.
If you could be any footballer at any stage of their career, who would it be?
Quite possibly Wayne Shaw circa 2017. I mean, what other footballer gets to eat their lunch on the goddamn bench? Suddenly he gets invited on Good Morning Britain.
What would it take to prize you and your pies out of Sutton to Arsenal?
Off the back of tucking into a f***ing pie? I'm stuck in a sweat-stained cave, forced to eat my own toenails for a living. This man is living the dream. That is the face of a man with the world at his feet, and with the cholesterol screaming for mercy.
Christie or McShane?
It's like turning up to a restaurant, and with only two options on the menu. A bowl full of armpit sweat, or a plate of teeth pulled from the head of a septic gypsy. Give me the armpit sweat, please.
What do you think of Portsmouth Football Club?
The club would dream too big. I enjoyed them in the Premier League. They had a good team under Harry Redknapp, and Pompey's a nice place to live. I wish them nothing but the best.
When are you going to collab with Alfie and James? And why did you let Lawrence go?
Don't let go, Lawrence. I'll never let go. I didn't let go of anyone. Me and Lawrence have never spoken. You might not even know I exist. What's your scarf care routine? It hasn't been washed in 5 years.
What's your cat called?
The Wiglet. And I demand you all to wish it hello in the comment section below. Go forth and treat this cat as if it was your own private god. And by the way, if one of you out there, if this is indeed your cat, I'm sorry for kidnapping it, but Christ above, it's quarantine and I'm hungry. God, I can't wait to slab you in ketchup.
That poor cat. Wiggles! Wiggles! I think she's repulsed by the smell of the scarf.
What brand of milk did your dad buy?
I don't know.
Would you rather watch 90 minutes of Paul McShane play football or spend 10 years in a Chinese education camp?
Lads, you seem to be forgetting, alright? I've already watched Paul McShane play 90 minutes of football many times. So the answer's pretty obvious. The f***ing Chinese camp.
Do you want to see Jack Grealish's debut for England after the pandemic ends?
I'd rather give birth to a badger.
What punishments do you think clubs should give footballers for breaking quarantine rules?
I feel that for every minute Grealish was out of his house, he should donate one strand of hair to a local orphanage.
Can you give me a follow back, please?
No. Good Christ, we live in a modern day society where kids actually want to be followed.
A prime Suarez or a prime Aguero?
This is a good question, Jude, and I tip my hat. How can you separate these lads? Prime Suarez is probably when he smashed home 59 goals in a cup and double winning season for Barcelona during his second year in Spain, so I'd probably say Suarez.
Who would you rather have a pint with, Henry or Grealish?
Good old Johnny Greenwood, good lad. Listen, Johnny, I haven't had a pint in nearly 3 months. I'm so out of practice, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'd probably just try and pour it out my nose. Handshakes are a thing of the past as well. When those finally come back into fashion by Christmas, I'm just gonna be accidentally grabbing people's kidneys. So you know what, a pint with Grealish, sure.
Who's your favourite football daily presenter?
Lads, that's like going to a Peruvian jail and asking the inmates who their favourite prison guard is. The one who spits in their food, or the one who breaks their ankles while they're sleeping? But, okay, I have met Hamill actually, and he is actually a really nice guy. But I've told him, I'm coming for this plaque.
Did you went to college? If so, what did you study?
Did I went to
Is Jack Grealish your favourite player?
No.
Do you support other home nations in major tournaments?
What do you think?
Well, you'll never get this. You will never get this. I don't know why I did that.
What do you think of HITC James?
Yes, James of HITC. The 3 viewers who've been here since the start will remember that we did Premier League previews from the comfort of his living room.
I mean, when was the last time either of these sides won the league? You tell me. Come on now. You've got the stats.
Do I? I mean, I think Liverpool was the 80s. Harry Kane, got his little Ben, now he's got a new ball to play with.
Ivy Jane.
Sorry?
Fuck. Oh, what? Look at that on-screen chemistry. We're like a mini Ant and Dec.
Cereal!
There you go. Thank you.
But then, on that one fateful winter's eve, I slipped up, and my fateful indiscretion, it was captured on camera. Ever since that day, the man is taken a turn for the worst. The following week, I returned to his abode to film another Premier League preview, and I could sense the unease in his voice, distracted by the previous week's traumatic events.
I'd like to give Swansea fans a bit of hope and say...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. They're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What has happened since? It's troubling. Every Tuesday night, I'd find him parked outside my house, casually twisting a roll of ginger hair in his hand. One night he shaved himself bald. Take off my hat now, will you? No, James, I'm trying to sleep. It's 3 years later, and still to this day, every Wednesday night my phone rings. And it's always just a faint Geordie lilt, just breathing down the phone for a solid 20 minutes. Not a word spoken, just breath. What will he do next? Will he steal my cat? Will he burn down my shack? Rule of thumb, lads. Never take off James's cap.
He's right here.
Oh, wow, that was weird. I got a bit carried away. Listen, lads, obviously James is a good guy. And subscribe to his new channel, Alexpo, for all your FIFA and Football Manager needs. Good stuff. Go subscribe. Anyway, that's the end of it, lads. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.